The topic for today's discussion, as you must be knowing, is dreams. Now, Sunil, when it comes to this word dreams, different
Hmm.
people consider and define it in different ways, based on their perspective and idea. So, according to you, what's your idea with respect to dreams? What's your definition? What's your understanding about this?
Hmm. I feel that dream is something that you always want to have if you desire for something. My dream is that I really want to be a famous YouTuber. I
Hmm.
feel that dream is something that you really want to have in your life, and there are some dreams you really want them to come true. So one of the dreams that I have is I really want to be a famous YouTuber.
Okay.
Yes, so
Understood.
every time I aspire that one day I will become a famous YouTuber. Famous means that I will have a lot of subscribers,
Mhm.
and I will also have a lot of views on my each video. This is what I feel. And I will also be earning a lot of money. People would always use me as an example. They would always say that okay, if you want to speak English, you should always imitate something from Sunil. You should always learn something from Sunil. You should always speak like Sunil. So this is what I always dream for.
Mhm. Understood. So you want to become a role model for a lot of people through the
Yeah.
YouTube channel where
Hmm.
people actually resemble your personality and your channel for English speaking. Is that what you are trying to convey? Mhm.
Yes, yes, obviously.
Okay. So that's a dream that you are chasing for, the
Hmm.
dream that you are dreaming with open eyes. I totally agree and appreciate. Now, there are certain dreams that we dream at night. What would
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
like to say about those dreams? Do
All
you
right.
think they are just any dreams or do you think that there is any connection? Tell me something.
Okay. So what I know is that I feel that whatever we think of, or if we cogitate anything, that point of time, whether the same day or after a week or within a month, we imagine the same thing in our dreams.
Yes.
If And I also firmly believe in one thing, that if I watch videos of animals, I don't know what goes wrong. Deep
Okay.
down, they are in my dreams. If I watch a video of a snake, so the same night or next day, a snake will be following me, or a snake will scare me. So this is yes, this is what I have observed, that, and I'm always worried that why do we have dreams? And
Yes.
there are some dreams I feel that okay, whatever is in my dream, that is happening in real, and
Okay.
because of that, yes, my
Mhm.
body aches a lot, and there are so many problems. And when I
Hmm.
open my eyes, oh, and I realize, okay, God be praised, you are safe, nothing went wrong with you, and it was just a dream.
Yes, correct. Understood. I totally agree. So, as you gave the example of animals, in case you consume any content related to animals, it has a
Hmm.
deep impression, and the
Right.
same thing you are able to visualize or dream in your dream.
Right.
Correct. I agree with you, but there are some people who say that we are dreaming those things which we have never experienced in this life, at least. So, do you think
It
it has
also
any connection to the past lives also?
yes, yes, I did experience this. It also happens with me, but this is what I said, that I am bemused that why it happens. And you would not believe that one day I
Okay.
googled it, that why do we have dreams, and
Hmm.
why do we dreams for something which we have never ever we do not have any association with.
Hmm.
So I don't know. A long time ago, I googled it, and I don't
Hmm.
remember what was the thing that why we dream.
Hmm.
So yes, it has also happened that I dreamt, which I really had nothing to do with, and then I realized that why it was happening, what was that thing. And when
Hmm.
I woke up in the morning, for first 30 minutes, I was not able to understand that what was that, will that truly happen, or was just a dream. And I
Hmm.
also had that fear, what if I went out, or what if it happened in the
Hmm.
morning, or after an hour, or after some time. So it happens, yes.
It happens. So there might be certain connections to previous lives or maybe some XYZ, and that's why we might be dreaming that way. Even I
Uh,
don't know. I was curious. That's why I put forward this thing to you. Now,
mm,
let's move ahead. You must have heard this thing that if you are dreaming anything during the down hours, like
right.
4 o'clock or 5 o'clock,
Mm.
those things come true. Do you agree, or you think it's a stereotype or a myth?
Yes, yes, I do not believe in it. I completely disagree with this.
Hmm.
And I think we have become superstitious. And
Okay.
it is a myth to say that if we dream in the morning or before 6 in the morning, that part of and those dreams would certainly come true. No, it never ever happens. And if it happens, I would like to dream of becoming a
Mhm.
renowned YouTuber. I
Yes,
would love to.
absolutely.
Yes,
Hmm.
I dream of
And,
becoming a millionaire. If it
oh,
happens,
wow.
then
Exactly. I will immediately dream of going on a world tour right now. So, like, you can dream anything, anything
right,
under the sun, isn't it?
right.
So,
Yes,
you feel
yes.
that it's a myth, but what is the origin of this myth? Ever tried to explore this?
I'm afraid no. I never bothered myself to think in that way that if we dream in the morning, will they ever come true? No, I have never ever thought of that.
Hmm. Okay, understood. Sunil, you must be aware of manifestation. These
Hmm,
days, YouTube is filled with this manifestation, law of
right.
attraction, and stuff. Do you find any connection with this manifestation and the dreams? Do you think there is any connection between these two, or you think that no, they are ways apart?
Okay, so what I little know about manifestation is that I don't know whether I the knowledge I have that is appropriate for it.
Hmm.
Is that to show something demonstration? Does it mean to demonstrate something manifestation to
No,
manifest something?
manifestation basically means that, for example, if you want to become a well-known YouTuber, a renowned YouTuber, so you are
Hmm,
actually closing your eyes and manifesting yourself, visualizing yourself in that way. Or maybe there is a vision board in front of you where there are pictures and quotations that are constantly reminding you of your
hmm,
why, or what you exactly are approaching towards. That is
hmm,
manifestation, and when we do it in a guided manner, then it becomes
hmm.
law of attraction. So that's how it is.
Okay, yes, I understood it a bit. So
Hmm.
would you mind just reiterating that question?
Yes.
Like,
So, is there any connection between manifestation and dreams? That means whatever we keep thinking and
hmm,
manifesting throughout
hmm.
our day, intentionally or unintentionally, that's what we dream at night. Is there
Okay,
any
yes,
connection?
you're right. So I
Hmm.
feel that it is conspicuous that if you want to do something, if you
Hmm.
want to accomplish something,
Hmm.
you have to dream that thing many a time. Like
Correct.
you have to think, okay, if I want to be the best speaker of English, I
Hmm.
have to work on my pronunciation,
Hmm.
or I need to work on my shortcomings, that
Hmm.
whenever I face the camera my mind goes blank and I
Hmm.
use short of words. So if
Hmm.
I manifest that, or
Hmm.
if I think of that particular thing
Hmm.
many times, then yes, it is true, then we would certainly achieve something, and like 50% of that we will certainly get.
Okay. So, you feel that there is some connection, there is some
Right.
linkage.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Now, moving ahead, there are two types of sleep. One, when we are in deep slumber,
Hmm.
deep sleep, and
Right.
sometimes disturbed sleep. We are sleeping, but we are actually
Hmm.
not sleeping. Some
Hmm.
part of our brain is still active. So, what do you think? In what state do we
Hmm.
dream? You must have experienced it. So, what do you
Yes, yes.
think? When do we dream?
So if I talk about myself, so I feel that whenever I sleep, I never sleep like a log.
Okay.
That yes. And if
Okay.
anything happens in my room, I quickly get up. And
Okay.
I'm usually disturbed by anything. Even if my door opens, then I
Oh.
get to know that somebody has entered.
Hmm.
And these days I also feel one thing, that every day I'm spent was throughout throughout the day I do a lot of things, and because
Correct.
of that I am very much exhausted.
Hmm.
And as you said, that when we feel that we have the tendency to have dreams, and
Hmm.
yes, I feel that the moment I sleep, the moment I fall asleep, I think
Hmm.
that point of time I start dreaming.
That's true. Hmm.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So you believe that even in disturbed sleep state, we can dream. You are not
Right.
sure about the deep slumber because you generally don't sleep that way. So
Yes.
you are very instantly, you instantly start dreaming the moment you are asleep. Correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So this is an abstract idea about dream. And now let's get back to what dream means to you. And that is achieving a certain dream,
Hmm.
running after a certain dream, chasing a
Yeah.
dream.
Hmm.
Today only, I was just watching one of the videos related to manifestation and journaling, and that lady said, "Dream without action is a wish." Would you like
Hmm.
to put your words on this?
Also believe in that, that if I always say to myself that I want to make a fortune, and without making arduous efforts, if
Hmm.
I only dream of that particular thing, so there
Hmm.
is no denying in it that it is certainly a wish, that it would never ever come true. I
Hmm.
have to, if I dream of something, if I want something in my life,
Hmm.
rather than saying that I want it, I have to make some efforts for that. All bite no bark means people
Hmm.
those who only say
Yes.
that I will do that, I will do that, if they, and they usually do not do that, and people those who do not say anything, they
Hmm.
certainly do that particular thing. I truly believe in it. Yes, without making efforts, that
Hmm.
is entirely a wish for us.
Hmm. So we should start working around it. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Now, putting the second thought in front of you, if we can conceive a dream, we can surely achieve it. I repeat, if we can conceive a dream, we can surely achieve it. I don't know
Hmm.
how realistic it is, but let's see what you think about it.
Conceive in the sense, if we keep dreaming or if we work on
No,
that,
no,
that
no. Conceiving means that if we can think of it, that if I
hmm,
can dream that I want to be the best English coach, then I
hmm,
can certainly achieve it. Now, one day, if I all of a sudden, if I conceive a dream that I want
hmm,
to be an IPS officer,
hmm.
will I be able to achieve it? That sort of scenario is there. If you can
Okay.
conceive a dream, you can achieve it.
Hmm.
You can say whether it is realistic, unrealistic, whatever you think about it.
Okay. If I voice my opinion about this particular thing, so yes, I feel that if you try to achieve something looking at others, that if I look at you, and when I look at you and I see, okay, you are a brilliant speaker, I must speak like Radhika. So that point of time, if it's not my inner interest, if I do not have any inner interest in this particular profession, when I look at people, that point of time I think, okay, I should do that. If I look at police officer, when I look at their lifestyle, then I feel, okay, their life is wonderful, and I should go for this particular field. So if
Hmm.
we conceive dreams like this, where we have no interest in doing that thing, but looking at their lifestyle or looking at the salary they get, looking at the power they get after getting that particular thing, so I don't feel that we would be able to achieve that particular thing. And this usually happens, we always jump on the bandwagon. If you
Correct.
are doing something, I would like to imitate something from you. It has
Correct.
been happening in every field. If I tell, if I'm allowed to give you an example, so if someone is selling momos, or my friend, or I'm selling, if I'm selling momos, my friends will look at me, okay, Sunil is earning a lot, but they never ever see that how passionate I am in this
Correct.
particular profession. Every
Yes.
time I think of that, my sauce should be very nice. If I
Hmm.
have customers, so I should be cordial with my customers.
Correct.
If if I miss on something, then I should give them that particular thing. They must be satisfied with my services, I
Yes.
should think that. But what they see, they always see that Sunil makes red sauce and
Actually, the
he,
point is they just see the end of the balance sheet. That's the
right.
problem.
Yes, yes, right. Yes, true.
Okay, so you believe that if we are just trying to imitate others without introspecting our own
Right.
interest,
Hmm.
that's useless. And in that scenario, you don't agree with this. But yes, if we are making proper efforts in achieving a particular thing, reaching
Hmm.
to a certain level and pinnacle, then it makes sense.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Now, these days, startup culture is growing
Hmm.
like anything, and there are
Hmm.
so many trainers on YouTube who are speaking this one sentence, and that is dream limitless. Again, is it realistic or is it unrealistic?
Huh. Okay,
What?
so it is yes, it is completely unrealistic, because you should not become a person who is like a jack of all trade, master in none.
Exactly.
If yes, if you want to do something, you have to have patience for that. If I, as I told you initially, if I want to be a renowned YouTuber, for that it's not going to happen overnight. It's and yes, it's not something that I can achieve easily. I have to have patience. I have to evolve my methods with time. And I always need to work on my feedback, and I need to tell myself, okay, Sunil, you need at least 2 years
Hmm.
to touch the level you really want to get.
Hmm.
So for
Hmm.
that, if you have a lot of time, or if you only focus on one particular thing, then that God might help you. Your
Hmm.
hard work would help you to get that particular thing. But if you keep on dreaming that, okay, on one hand you are saying that I want to be an accomplished YouTuber. On the other hand, you are saying let's give up and let's look for something else. Let's now, this is the time to become an entrepreneur. So
Hmm.
that's how you cannot like get things, or you cannot get the mastery in one particular thing. You have to have patience. If you feel okay, what you decided is not happening according to you, it's time to move on. But when you choose another particular thing, make sure it will take a lot of time. You have to take a risk to achieve it. So ma'am, I feel that we must not dreamlessly, or like limitlessly.
Limitlessly.
My
There
mind.
needs to be a limit at every juncture. That's what you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And the way you talked about, I really like that idea. Thinking about multiple things at the same time, that is not going to bear any results. True?
Hmm. Right.
Very nice. Very well said. Now, Sunil, let's move ahead towards the feedback part.
Yeah, sure.
Overall, nice conversation. Best thing about you, you were never deviated. These were
Hmm.
abstract things that I was putting forward. It was not A plus B plus C. They were very different. I know
Right.
that, but I hope that you enjoyed this abstract way of conversation. Yeah.
Yes,
So
I did.
let's go ahead and move to the feedback part. You said,
Mhm.
yes, first of all, let's move on to the pronunciation part first so that we don't miss out on that. There is a one word that I'm going to type out for you in the chat window. Here it is. Can you please pronounce it for me?
Yeah, sure. Cordial.
No, you are stressing O quite a lot. You don't have to stress on O so much. It is not cordial, it's cordial. Cordial
Cordial.
relation.
All
Co.
right, ma'am.
There is O and there's A. So it's cordial. Oh, cordial.
Cordial. Okay.
No, you are still stressing. Your mouth is becoming an O, a small O, but it has to be a little wide open. It should be O, cordial.
Cordial.
A little better, but try to practice it a little bit more hearing to my recording. Okay, what
Yes.
about this?
Okay. Okay. Let me check then.
Yes, please.
Always.
Always. Again, the
Hmm.
same thing, not always, always.
Always. All right.
Okay. After that, you were talking about an example. You were giving an example of selling momos and customer
Hmm.
satisfaction is the key. There, you
Hmm.
can actually put your thoughts in much impressive manner. There was nothing wrong with respect to your sentence structure, but they were generic in nature. That's what I'll say. So you could
All
have
right.
used customer delight is the key. You were saying
Okay.
customer delight or treating customers as God, or that's the key rule of my business, because when you will use this you will be able to express your ideas much nicely. That's the point. Okay.
Yes, I.
after
Yes.
that, after that you said that I am exhausted by the end of the day. Perfect. You
Hmm.
can also say my energy is drained.
All
Okay,
right.
that's the other word. Then, I was not able to understand one thing. You were talking about your dreams, and you told me that you are worried that why we dreams. You wanted to say worried, or you wanted to say fascinated?
No, I'm saying that there are a couple of dreams that we dream. For
Huh?
that, I'm apprehensive. That
Wait.
I
Okay.
am that why do we have these dreams? They have nothing to do with our lives. So this is what I, this is the point I wanted to make.
Okay, so basically, sometimes your dreams get onto your nerves. That's what you wanted
Yes,
to say.
yes, yes, they,
Yes.
yeah, they do. Yes.
Okay, understood. Rest everything was good, fine, no
Mm,
problem at all. You kept the
mm,
discussion small, I mean short, because the
mm,
topic was a little different. So that was a nice strategy to handle any abstract or uncomfortable topic. But
mhm.
overall, you were good, and the way you were using the examples, continue to use them.
Yeah,
And
sure.
whenever we talk about such abstract topics, make
Mm,
sure that you are bringing different dynamics into it. Like the
mm,
moment I said dreams, you were thinking only in one direction. Yeah,
mm.
the generic meaning. So, whenever we come across such things, like there are so many topics that we can discuss like that. So, always think from different perspectives whenever you come across this, because that will make you a much more impactful speaker, the one who can present one particular thing into different dimensions or in different dimensions. Okay,
Yes.
so that will be the key tip for today. Sunil,
Yes.
yes. So if I will quickly ask you what is the biggest takeaway or the best takeaway from this session, what would you like to mention?
Mm. So I would inevitably say that now I got to know that if I'm asked any question, I need to think in a very different way. Not
Correct.
if someone, yes. So this is what I learned, and I really enjoyed that. I'm always open to getting my feedback. So I got the right feedback from you, and I'm looking forward to working on it. So let's see if you see any change if we interact the next time.
Absolutely, absolutely would like to, and would like to help you much more, because it's our second interaction and I know you have that capability. It is just
Hmm.
that you need to be pulled and pushed out of your comfort zone a little. And I think these topics will be perfect to actually test you and to actually get you to that level where you can see yourself as an advanced speaker who can manage almost anything and everything.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sunil. Have a great evening. Bye bye. Take care.
Yes, you too. Bye.